Welcome back to my channel, guys. My name is Lewis, and today we are going to be looking at a tier list revolving around Pokemon Mega Evolutions. So, if you've been sleeping under a rock, then allow me to explain to you that in Gen 6, that is to say Pokemon X and Y, they introduced a gimmick where certain Pokemon were given an extra evolution, which was very reminiscent of how Digi-Evolution works from the Digimon series. That is to say, they could temporarily evolve for the length of a battle, and then they'd go straight back. So, and it was really cool, and it hasn't been explored since Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Obviously, you probably do know what this is, but I really miss it. I think it was a really cool feature, and I think a lot of people agree that it should have just stayed forever, because I don't think there was a single thing wrong with Mega Evolution. It was really cool. So today I'm going to be making a list where in order of S rank through to D, I'm just going to be detailing my favorite Mega Evolutions for literally any reason. It could be competitive reasons, it could be design, aesthetic, any reason, just for whatever tickles my fancy. Pertinent to mention that if you disagree with any of my ratings, if I rate your favorite Mega Evolution in D or something, it is not a reflection of what I think of you as a person. You're just wrong. Ha ha. Anyways, in order of how I see him, I'm just going to get on with it now. So, Mega Beedrill. I'm going to put Mega Beedrill up in the A section because I've always liked Beedrill. I understand that from as early as Red and Blue, Beedrill has always been kind of shunned because he's deceptively weak. But Mega Beedrill really gave him a niche in X and Y. A predictable one, but it was really cool. And the design was awesome too. I'm going to say this about a lot of them, is that I wish that this appearance was just a regular evolution for him. I feel like it would have worked. Of course, that doesn't work because he's already evolved twice by the time he's Beedrill, but it was really cool. It gave Beedrill some very much needed love. Charizard Y. If you've been following my videos, you probably know that I've got a total hard-on for Charizard and his entire line, and I have to put Charizard Y in S rank. I used him a lot competitively, and his utility is just top tier. I like his design. Did Charizard need the extra attention at this time in the series? No, not really, but I'm glad they gave it to him anyway. Mega Blaziken, I'm going to put him up in A. I don't care for the design so much, but similar to Charizard, I used him quite a bit competitively, and it was great utility. I don't think anyone dislikes Mega Blaziken. Mega Aggron, I'm going to put him in B. It's cool, but I don't think it was very useful, honestly, compared to some other Pokemon. Mega Latios and Latios, don't ask me to discern which one is which, but I'm going to put these guys in D, if only because they become damn near identical, which I think was a little wasteful, a bit uninspired. One was red and one was blue, and then they just both became the same shade of purple. You could have used two different shades of purple, but they didn't, and it's whatever. Stupid. I didn't like it. Mega Sharpedo, I'll put him in a B. It's a cool design, albeit a bit contrived. They give him like swordfish spikes down his snout and that, and it's that's cool. They probably could have polished this one a little better. I'll say that. Mega Venusaur, I'm going to put up in A rank because who was already a very bulky, useful Pokemon competitively became even more useful. And unlike a lot of Mega Evolutions where they were very predictable and that was their downfall, Mega Venusaur didn't suffer from this. If you saw someone packing Venusaur, you could accurately guess that they were going to be Mega Evolving it in the battle, and being able to predict that didn't help. Mega Kangaskhan goes all the way to S rank, if only because of how clever it is. No one says it in the game, you just kind of have to figure it out, because you assume that the Pokemon that you're commanding in battle is the one that Mega Evolves, but actually it's the baby in his pouch, or in her pouch, that evolves, or Mega Evolves. And it took me having to compare it to, the original art style, to the Mega Evolved one, to really determine that, oh wait, the baby actually looks different. So that's really cool. And attacking twice in every single turn made him very useful. Mega Lucario, I feel like this is going to be an unpopular choice, but I'm going to put him down in C. Again, I don't like the design. The long braids and just the whole outfit looks very messy to me. And he's kind of forgettable, if you ask me. Mega Pidgeot, B. I'd say it's passable. There's nothing wrong with Mega Pidgeot. And I think Mega Pidgeot was very deserving of a Mega form. Mega Lopunny is also going down into C rank. I don't like it. That's all. There's not. It sucks when there's not much to say about something like this. It's like I just don't like Mega Lopunny. Its design is just kind of weird looking. Like I think it's kind of creepy now that I think about it. And on that note, creepy Pokemon, I'm gonna put Bannet up in A rank because he's meant to look creepy, and he does. Bannet was just another Pokemon who needed a bit of love because he was so overshadowed by a lot of other choices, and now he's given like a kind of a reawakening. I know a lot of people started using Bannet because of his Mega form, and that's great. We like Bannet. Mega Mawile, and put Mega Mawile as a very high B. It's cool that they went for like a samurai look, and that's really cool. I like that. I guess I just kind of have something against Pokemon that look like they're wearing clothes, which is what it looks like. There's nothing wrong with him, it's just not my cup of tea. Mega Gallade, there's a B. I like that his arm scythe gets bigger, more weaponized. Actually, you know what? With that cape, I feel like there were memes about this actually, but with that cape and that arm piece, he kind of looks like Sato Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh! Mega Alakazam is going into A rank. That's a fun design with the 5 spoons, and I don't know if you've seen the memes of the images of it, but like you can encounter like a Pokemon swarm of like 5 Vanillite, and then there's like Mega Alakazam with 5 spoons. He's like, I was born for this moment. I'd like the memes that spawned from Mega Alakazam. Mega Sceptile. Mega Sceptile, similar to regular Sceptile, I'm going to put it relatively low in C rank just because, cool as he is, he's kind of like underwhelming to me. I forget that he's there. And I would say of the 3 starter Pokemon from Gen 3, Mega Sceptile is probably the weak link. Mega Gardevoir, I'm going to put in A section because getting that power boost against like dragon types and all sorts of stuff, it was very useful. I know that Gardevoir got a lot of good attention out of its Mega form. It was already a very popular Pokemon. But yeah, Gardevoir, she deserves it. Mega Diancie, I begrudge Mega Diancie for sure because as far as I understand, Diancie is supposed to be a legendary Pokemon. And I'm not saying that legendary Pokemon should not have Mega forms, because there are a number of them that do. But it just didn't suit Diancie, and on the other hand too, I seldom see Diancie used outside of its Mega form. Like its Mega form might as well have just been its default form, because I don't think anyone uses it otherwise. Mega Altaria, I'm going to put up in A section because I like its typing. It's got such a unique typing, Fairy Dragon, and it looks like one. I can't remember anything about its utility, but I like its design and its typing for sure. Mega Gengar. I used Mega Gengar a little bit, and I'm going to respectfully put him in A section. I believe that turning him into his Mega form made him lose his Levitate ability, which I know was like a point of contention for a lot of people. But since Gen 7 or 8, he doesn't even have his Levitate ability anymore, so it's kind of a moot point to criticize Mega Gengar for that. The design is cool, and I think he deserves it, so there you go. Mega Metagross, I'm going to have to put in C. Mega Metagross is cool. I don't think there's anything wrong with Mega Metagross, but it's very messy and maybe a bit... It's a bit much, right? Like, Mega Metagross is already, like, a super, super powerful Pokemon, and then they turned him into, like, this spaceship, almost, and it's like... It feels like I'm not even dealing with Pokemon at this point. It feels like I'm dealing with, like a building, like a whole structure. Mega Garchomp. I'm gonna put him in D. I just don't like Mega Garchomp. I think his like scythe hands are just really out of place. I don't like the jaw motif on his stomach. I know that some people do like that, but it's not for me. It's just he's very messy looking. Similar story to Mega Metagross, but at least I used Mega Metagross a few times competitively, so I got that going for him. Mega Scizor. Mega Scizor is going into C rank because I just find him visually less interesting than regular old Scizor. I can't, like, it's been so long, I've forgotten what a lot of them do. But I know that aesthetically, Scizor kind of disappointed me quite a bit. Mega Glalie, I'm gonna put him in B rank because he's, uh, it's fairly unique. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I don't have any strong feelings about Mega Glalie. Charizard X form. I'm going to put him all the way down in B. It's a cool design, albeit a little edgy, but I think that it was cool that Charizard got an X form and a Y form, but in my opinion, the Y form is so much better. And X form really, like, it might as well have just been called the Dragon Claw form, because his ability made him hit harder with claw attacks, and he gets dragon typing, so of course you're going to teach him Dragon Claw, and that's literally all this form was for making sure that you dealt a ton of damage with Dragon Claw. It was... So if I'm using the new Fairy type, I'm good. Mega Mewtwo X form. I'm going to put him down in... You know what? I actually hate this form. I hate Mega Mewtwo X. I thought his fighting type was going to make him way better, but I haven't really been able to find a use for that, really. Compared to his other form, Y, which we will get to eventually, I think it's just very, very underwhelming. Mega Blastoise, I'm going to put that in A. That's a pretty cool design. I like the giant cannon on his back, and I remember that everyone liked his little goatee that he gets, which is kind of fun. Mega Slowbro is so stupid. I know that's a criticism I have with the Pokemon community, is that if something looks stupid, people love it, and I'm just sitting here like, no, this is actually stupid. I hate Mega Slowbro. I'd be embarrassed using it. Mega Heracross is going up into A section. His build was very, very predictable, but it was a pretty unique design. It could have actually just been of like a regular evolution form, maybe dumbed down a little bit, but you know. Mega Medicham, I am going to put him down in C. I know that a lot of people like him, and he's got really good utility competitively. I just don't like him. He is an example of a Pokemon who like was just meant to be wearing clothes with the turban and the harem pants and that. But it just gets worse for me. I don't like Pokemon in clothes, so I don't know what to tell you. Mega Aerodactyl. Mega Aerodactyl is a solid B rating. There's nothing wrong with him. I think the darker colored rocks that start growing out of him are a cool feature, but they kind of gross me out a little bit. I don't know why. Mega Steelix is going into C section because he is very underwhelming. You expect more out of Steelix. Like, he's meant to be like this giant, impenetrable, like, god of a Pokemon. And it's like, there's nothing that you couldn't do with, like, any number of other, like, Steel types. Like, Mega Aggron. There's the proof. I rated him higher. So there. Mega Sableye, I'm going to put in A rank. Mega Sableye is a really fun, clever design where he actually just has a giant gemstone now. I wish more designs had kind of incorporated like quirks about the Pokemon like that, similar to Kangaskhan with the little baby Kangaskhan joining in the battle. Mega Ampharos, I'm gonna put down in C section, just because it's just regular old Ampharos with dragon typing now. I feel like there was a lot more that they could have done with a Pokemon who was originally a sheep and now doesn't look like a sheep. Like, I don't know what the hell is going on with Ampharos. I don't like Ampharos at the best of times, if I'm honest. Mega Gyarados, I'd call that a solid A rating. There's nothing wrong with his design. It looks like a Mega Evolution. It looks a little stubbier than regular Gyarados, but he might just be like a lot more swole. So you never know. But yeah, Mega Houndoom. I'm gonna put him in S rank because he just like similar to Gyarados. He looks like a Mega Evolution. He looks like the obvious progression from Houndoom to a Mega form. There's aesthetically, it's just really cool. It's like the bold design that I wish that the Pokemon Company would strive for more often. That is just how I feel, though. Mega Tyranitar is also going into C rank. I don't hate it, but I find it kind of lazy. It's just Tyranitar with like weird growths and stuff on him. He's got like a weird face on his stomach now. I can't even remember how this guy's utilized competitively. I think his typing changed. Whatever. Forgettable. Mega Absol. I like Mega Absol. I'm going to put Mega Absol up in the A rank as well. I like the wings. The wings were a really cool thing. Again, it's kind of talking about that bold design, like with Houndoom, that I really like. It was like, should we give it wings? Yeah, let's do that, but let's do it well. Proud of the Pokemon Company. Mega Ordino. So similar to some others on this list, I'm going to rate Mega Ordino pretty low. If only because like Ordino was introduced in Gen 6 alongside its Mega Evolution, and it's like Ordino was okay competitively, Mega Ordino was better. This might as well have just been what the Pokemon was. They could have dumbed it down a little bit, kept its ability, keep the general idea of how to use this Pokemon, because again, it's like if there's a choice to use Ordino or this one, well, then you just use Mega Ordino. Mega Camerupt. I like Mega Camerupt. He's going all the way into S rank. Who does, like, bold designs? We've got a volcano Pokemon. Let's turn him into a whole volcano. And they gave him some emotion. Up until this point, like, Camerupt had looked very subdued. Kind of like a camel, I guess. But, he switches on. He fires up. And we like that. Mega Pinsir is going all the way into D rank because I think he looks gross. I never used him competitively, but I remember him giving me quite a bit of trouble in competitive battles, so I begrudge him for that, and those are my reasons. Sorry if you like Mega Pinsir, he's great. Not to me. Similar to Swampert in his regular form, Mega Swampert kind of breaks the mold a little bit. If you follow my channel, you probably know that I don't care for Mudkip or Marshtomp. Very unpopular opinion, but I think that Swampert in his Mega form is pretty great. I actually wish that this was just what Swampert looked at the best of times, but I love his giant, tough guy build. Very bold design, very unique looking, and it's like there's nothing more satisfying than in a competitive battle and someone just pulls out Mega Swampert and it's like, you're in trouble now. That's what he looks like. He's just like, all right, I've decided I'm going to win the battle now. Love it. Mega Mewtwo in his Y form. Mega Mewtwo, I'm going to rate him a solid B. It was interesting. It was definitely the better of the two forms between his X form and his Y form. And there's not much else to say about it. Obviously, if you were going to use Mewtwo, you might as well just use him in his Y form. So that's how I feel about that one. I will say that giving Mewtwo a Mega Form did keep him relevant. I've always liked Mewtwo as a legendary Pokemon, but this late in the franchise history, there are now so many Psychic types and so many legendary Pokemon that Mewtwo had begun to actually lose his relevance in the competitive element. And if I recall, Mega Mewtwo Y, at least, has the exact same base stats as Arceus. So to me, that looks like a very deliberate play to try and keep Mewtwo kind of relevant, because he is the original, legendary Pokemon, I guess you could say. One of. Mega Manectric, I have to put him all the way in the bottom. I'm not saying it's a bad design, but it's very forgettable. Of all of the Mega Pokemon, he is the one I consistently forget is actually got a Mega form. I'll forget a few of them, but he is the one that surprises me. I'll be like, right, Mega Manectric. I don't remember anyone using this guy, and it's like, if only for how it kind of looks kind of silly, like that's reason enough for me to leave it alone. Mega Abomasnow. I'm gonna put Mega Abomasnow right up at the top. I didn't care for using him competitively, but I thought this was a really smart, clever design because, like, he looked like a tree before, and they made him look more like a tree now. It's like he looks so perfectly like what he's supposed to look like: a pine tree and an abominable snowman. It's perfect, perfect design. Mega Salamence. It's pretty cool. I will give you that. Mega Salamence is pretty cool. I'm going to have to put him in B rank, if only because he doesn't hold my attention very well. But I will say, the crescent moon shape of his wings, very clever. Like, because he's meant to be like the flying Pokemon in Gen 6, right? Like, if you want a flying type, just get Mega Salamence. Done. Too easy. And yeah, I like him. I like him well enough. And now, Mega Rayquaza. It occurs to me that this list does not feature Primal Groudon or Primal Kyogre, which is kind of disappointing because they are just Mega forms by another name. So for future reference, I will say that I would put them both in, say, A rank. As for Mega Rayquaza, I am going to put him at the very top in S rank, because he does look absolutely savage. He looks like Rayquaza, and Rayquaza was already a really cool, well-designed Pokemon, and they made it even better. They made it edgy, but somehow it doesn't feel over the top. Catching him in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire was like the most cool experience. Like, and the little the little side quest you have to do to find him, the little Dragon Ball Z side quest where you have to essentially find the Dragon Balls to summon the dragon. That was clever. I liked that, and for that reason, I really like Mega Rayquaza. So that is my favorites tier list for Mega Evolutions in Pokemon. It is a feature that I wish would come back, if even just briefly. I think I'm not alone there when I say that. I know the Pokemon Company keeps doing different things. They've been trying Z moves, they've been doing Dynamaxing, and these are all good features, but I feel like they really hit a home run with Mega Evolution. So these are my favorites. I wish there were more to choose from. It would be cool to do another list in the future one day, but I'm not going to hold my breath on that. If you enjoyed this content, then please give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. Find the bell icon and smash it so that you can never miss out on this cool content ever again. Thank you very, very much for watching. I love reading all of your comments. I love the interaction. I like making these videos for you, so please keep on watching and I'll keep on making them. Until next time, you have a good one, eh?